Morning. Yesterday we have started our discussion on programming part of singly linked list. We have completed a few part of it, and let us continue our discussion on the same thing. So, what is the data structure that is used to declare a node for a singly linked list? What is the data type that we have to use?
Struct node, sir.
Structure, right? So, the number of members that constitute the structure, it depends on whether you are implementing the singly linked list or double linked list or whatever, right? So actually we have completed this insertion of a new node at the starting point, right? We have discussed the importance of the head node also. So why do we require head node? Why do we require head node? Anybody?
To address the first node, sir.
To identify the first node of the singly linked list, or
Yes,
to
sir.
identify the base address, starting address of linked list, right? So as I told that you should not change the value of the head. Whenever you want to traverse the linked list, you have to create a temporary variable, as we have seen in the insertion at the end, this part. Can you see the screen? I think I didn't
No,
share.
sir. అదే ఇంక కనిపించట్లేదు. మీ వాయిస్ కూడా బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది, సార్.
Okay. Now can you see the screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ఏం కనిపించట్లేదు.
Now can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. కనిపిస్తుంది.
So yesterday we have discussed this insertion at the end. While discussing this insertion at the end, as we know that we need to traverse the entire linked list. Traversing means you have to visit each and every node only once. That is called as traversing, right? So while traversing, I told you that you should not change the value of the head. 1 minute, give me some time. Right. So whenever you want to traverse the linked list, the point here you have to remember is you should never change the value of the head. So instead what you will do is you will copy the head into a temporary variable and you traverse the linked list using this temporary variable, temporary pointer, not variable, right? So this is how we traverse the node, and let us see how we can insert a node in the middle. So inserting a node in the middle means you will be asking the user to enter the position. For example, if the user enters the number 4, so you have to insert the new node as the 4th node, right? So maybe you might have some linked list like this, some 5 nodes. If the user enters the value as 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to insert it as the fourth node. Here you have to insert. So what you have to do is, previously we have a link from this node to this node, and now what you have to do, the insertion involves 4 steps. One is you have to create the new node. Yesterday we have discussed this one. And then you have to allocate the space for that one, and you have to insert the data in the data part, and then you have to make necessary modifications so that the required linked list will be formed, right? So at this point, what happens here is, this is first node linked to second node linked to third node, and fourth node linked to fifth node. For example, if the user wishes to insert the node at the fourth position, so you have to first count the positions, first count the number of nodes. So after first, second, third, and since you are interested, the user is interested to insert the node at the fourth node, you have to create a space here, and then you have to link this node, the new node, to the fourth node, and you have to link the third node to the new node. This is how you have to follow this, right? But how you are going to identify the position, the correct position is, we will make use of a for loop, this one. Remaining things you all know, right? So you have to create a node where that is declared by using struct node star new node. So one variable, one node will be created like this, and this is named as new node. Assume that the base address is some 1000, and as I told that the linked list makes use of the malloc, that means the dynamic memory allocation concept, and hence you have to use the dynamic memory management functions such as malloc, cloc, etc. So malloc function allocates dynamically, the memory will be allocated dynamically, and how much memory will be allocated should be specified by size of operator. Remember that this size of is not a function, this is an operator in C programming language. But the syntax looks as if it is a function. Why? Because any function has the syntax like this, the function name followed by the open parenthesis and the closed parenthesis. But here the size of also looks similar, right? But you should not treat the size of as the function. It is an operator in the C programming language which returns the number of bytes occupied by the input that is given to it. So struct node, what is the input that is given? What is the size that is occupied by the struct node? Yesterday we have discussed how much memory should be allocated for this struct node.
4 bytes, sir.
Not 4 bytes, it is 8 bytes. Why? Because if you observe the structure, how many members are there? 2 members, right? The first one is data, which is of type integer, and the second one is next, which is of type pointer to struct node. So integer occupies 4 bytes and the pointer occupies 4 bytes. I have given a detailed explanation yesterday also, that pointers, whatever type of pointer it may be, whether it may be a integer pointer or character pointer or floating pointer or structure pointer, it occupies the same size. Why? Because it is going to store only the address. Addresses requires the similar sizes, right? That is the reason why the pointer to the struct node occupies 4 bytes. So the total size that is to be allocated for this entire struct node is 8 bytes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now let us move to our programming part. So 8 bytes of memory will be allocated like this, and it consists of 2 parts, and the first part is the data part, and the next part is the next part to the next node, right? And after successfully allocating the required memory, the malloc function also returns the base address. Assume that the base address of this node is 4000. So the 4000 is returned. Yesterday also we have clearly discussed, right? The 4000 will be returned. 4000 is nothing but the base address of the node where it has created. So the 4000 is returned, and this 4000 is the address of the node. So whenever you throw an address, there should be a corresponding pointer to store it. So since this is the address of a struct node, so it should store it inside this new node pointer, right? So what is the value that is stored in new node? What is the value that is stored in new node?
4,000.
4000 is stored. Super, right? And new node arrow data. I have given clear explanation what this arrow is. Arrow is an operator. It is a member access operator. Therefore, whenever you try to access the members of structures and unions, there are two different operators. One is dot operator and another one is arrow operator. The dot operator is exclusively used to access the members of the structure when with structure variables, and the arrow operator is used to access the members of the structure using pointer to structure. Since new node is a pointer to a structure, we have to use the arrow operator. So whenever you say like this new node arrow data, then it is going to access this particular value or this particular part of the memory. And you have stored, assume that this is not 4, assume that it is 40. So 40 is stored here, right? So listen carefully. Up to this three steps, nothing we can do. It is similar to all the insertion operations. You create a pointer to the struct node, you allocate the memory using malloc, and you assign it to new node, and then you assign the value to the node data. This is very similar, right? But the actual concept or the actual logic which you want to implement lies in changing the pointer values, right? So from here to here, the actual logic happens, right? Now the concept here is, or the task here is to insert the node in the middle or at the required position, right? Assume that the user has entered the position and which is stored inside this position variable, right? Assume that what is the value of position here? Assume that the user has entered as 4. Therefore, what is the value of position here? It is 4. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now what you have to do, you have to insert this new node which you have created at the 4th position. Therefore, you have to move up to 3rd node from here. Right, from starting, you have to move to the 3rd node, and then you have to make necessary modifications, right? So for that, what I am doing is, as I told that, even though you have the head value, you should never change the value of head. You should always create a temporary variable or a temporary pointer, and you assign it the value of the head, and you make necessary modifications to temp. Never ever change the value of head pointer. This is the point you have to remember in linked list, right? So I have created a temporary pointer of type struct node, and then I have assigned the value of temp to this, right? Let us take one example like this. This is 300, this is 400, and this is 500. So what is the value? What is the value of head here? What is the value of head? Anybody please answer? What is the value of head?
100, sir. 100.
100. Super, right? And what is the value of this first node next part?
200, sir.
This is 200, and this is 300, and this is 400, and this is 500, and this is null, right? So we have these pointers like this. Now coming to this same part again, I have created a temporary variable or temporary pointer to struct node. Therefore, there exists another pointer called temp, and I have assigned a value of head. What is the value of head here? 100. Therefore, temp is also having 100. Now both the pointers head and temp are pointing to the first node. Now whatever modifications you want to perform, you can perform it on the temp pointer, but not the head pointer. Right. So listen to this. So I have to move how many positions? 3 positions from the starting node. So for I am using looping construct, that is for int I is equal to 1, I less than position I plus plus. So what is the initial value of I? What is the initial value of I?
Sir, 1 sir.
It is 1. 1 less than 4, is it true or not? It is true. Therefore, it will enter into the for loop and it will check the condition if temp next not equal to null. If temp next is not equal to null, is it true or not? What is the value of temp next right now?
200, sir.
200. 200 is not equal to null, and it is true. Therefore, it will enter into the if block, and then it is just moving the temp to the next position. So temp is equal to temp next. So what happens to this temp value?
It becomes 300, sir.
No. Temp next. Initially, it is having 100. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
What is temp next?
200, sir.
200. So 200 is assigned to temp. Therefore, what happens here? Instead of
Temp becomes
100,
200.
200. Super. Right. Now temp is equal to 200 means what is there? What happens here? This link is broken. This link is broken. 1 minute. This link is broken and the temp is pointing to the second node. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
Now the I value is incremented. I is equal to I plus plus. Therefore I becomes 2. Again the condition is tested. 2 less than 4. Is it true or false?
True, sir.
True. Therefore again it will enter into the for block and it will check for the condition temp next not equal to null. What is temp next now?
300, sir.
300. It is not equal to null. Therefore it again enters into the block if block and it will change the value of temp to temp next. What is the value of temp next now? It is 300. Therefore 200 is modified with or overwritten with 300. So whenever you change the value of temp, what happens here? The pointer will move or point to the next node. Right? Is it correct? Now
Yes,
what
sir.
happens? The I value is incremented. Now I becomes 3. Right? So 3 less than 4. Is it true or false?
True, sir.
True. Therefore, again this if block is executed, temp next is not equal to null. What is temp next? It is 400. 400 not equal to null. Therefore, it will execute the body of the if, then it becomes temp is equal to temp next. So what happens?
The temp becomes 400, sir.
So the temp becomes 400. Right. Now at that particular point, what happened?
The pointer breaks and goes to the next
The
point.
pointer is broken here and it will point to the next node. Right. Now here the value of I is incremented, therefore I becomes 4. So 4 less than 4 condition is false. Is it true or not?
Yes, sir.
So it will come out of this for loop. So it will come out of this for loop and it will execute this one. New node of next. What is new node of next? Initially it doesn't have any value, right? Now you have to create a link. Where it has to be created? What should be the value of next? Please tell me. What should be the value of new node of next? చెప్పండి. ఈ న్యూ నోడ్ని ఎక్కడ మనం లింక్ చేయాలి యాక్చువల్గా అయితే? ఎనీబడి? it should
Fourth
be linked,
position, sir.
it should be placed as the fourth
400.
position. It should be placed as the fourth position, right? But I think there is some mistake here, right? We have moved 4 positions. We have to move only 3 positions. So can anybody tell me where I have to correct it to move to the only 3 positions? Can I make this I is equal to 2? If I make this I is equal to 2, what happens? It will move to this particular location. 300, and now it is pointing here. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
ఇది అర్థమైందా మీకు? For example, I
Yes, sir.
have taken the value of I is equal to 1, and if I am using this condition, then it is moving 4 positions, right? So I have to move only 3 positions. That means I have to reduce 1 iteration. So what I have done is I have initialized the value of I is equal to 2 such that it will iterate for only 3 positions. Now it is correct. Now what I have to do? The new node of next, actually this new node should be linked to this one, right? That means this value 400 should be placed here. Is it right or not? మా అర్థమవుతుందా?
సార్
Yes,
మీది
sir.
నాయిస్ వస్తుంది సార్.
బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది సార్.
హలో,
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది?
ఇప్పుడు అంటే వెనకాల ఇది టీవీలో వస్తుంది కదా స్విచ్ అనుకుని ఆ నాయిస్ వస్తుంది.
రూమ్ లో సైలెంట్ గానే ఉంది మరి. Right. So did you understand this point where I have to link this new node at the 4th position? So the 4th element's address should be stored here. So what value should be stored in the new node of next here?
400, sir.
400. Where is this 400 actually located? In the previous node next part, right?
Next part.
We are having a pointer to the previous node, that is temp. So temp next is equal to, what is the value of temp next?
400, sir.
400. So if I assign new node of next is equal to temp next, is it equal to 400 or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Therefore, one
Yes, sir.
link is created from here to here. Now what I have to do? I have to break this link. I have to break this link. And I have to attach this node to this one. Right. So what is the value? What value should be there here? Instead of 400, I have to store the address of the new node. What is the address of new node? It is 4000. Is it right or not?
4000.
Where this 4000 is located? In the new node pointer here, right? So can I write like this? Temp next is equal to new node. So temp next is this location is equal to new node is nothing but 4000. Therefore 4000 will be stored here. Is it clear? Is my voice
Yes,
clear?
sir. కొద్దిగా బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది సార్.
Break out. Now
వినిపిస్తుంది సార్.
okay. Is it clear about this insertion at the middle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us work out with one more example. One more example. Let me erase all these things. Deletion is somewhat easier, Amma. So insertion is somewhat difficult. Let us concentrate more on this. Let me take a new set of notes. Can you see the screen, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
Let us do one more example so that you will be clear about this. So what is the value of head?
100, sir.
100 సార్.
So this is 200, this is 300, and this is 400. Now I am not going to put the arrows. Right. Now a new node is created. Assume that the new node is created at 700 and 70 is the value that is inserted. Up to here it is clear, right? We'll see what happens from here to here. So struct node, I have created a temporary variable and I have assigned it to the value of head. Therefore, what's the value of temp right now?
100, sir.
100, right? Therefore, both temp and head are pointing to the first node. Now let us go with the for loop. For I is equal to 2, so let us take a variable I is equal to 2. Where this 700 is stored?
New node.
Where this
sir.
700?
New node,
In the
sir.
new node.
New node.
Right. Super. Right. Now see what happens. For I is equal to 2, I less than position. Now assume that the position is only 3. The user wants to insert the new node at the third position. Therefore, the temporary pointer variable should be pointing to the second node. Then only we can insert the new node at the third node, right? So I have to insert this 70 here. Let us erase this. Is it clear up to this point? So I have to insert the new node 70 at this third position. So what I have to do is I have to create a link from this node to this node, and I have to break this link, and I have to create this link from this node to second node to the new node. These are the 3 steps. So the first step is adding the address of the third node to the new node, and second step is linking the second node to the third node, right? So I have to first traverse it to the second position. So what happens here is 2 less than 3. Is it true or not?
Yes, sir. True, sir.
True. Therefore, temp next, it will enter into the for body, and it will check for this condition. Temp next. What is temp next here?
200, sir.
200. It is not equal to null. Is it right? So it will execute the temp is equal to temp next. So it becomes temp becomes 200. So whenever temp becomes 200, the point is pointing to this location. Now I is incremented, the I value becomes 3. 3 less than 3, condition is failing. Right. Therefore, it will come out of this from for loop, and it will execute the remaining 2 steps. That is, new node of next is equal to temp of next. Actually, what is the value that should be filled with this new node of next?
300, sir.
300. Where this 300 is available? In the previous node next part. So I have a pointer for this previous node next part, that is temp. So temp of next is nothing but 300. Therefore, I will assign new node of next is equal to temp next. Therefore, 300 is assigned. Therefore, this pointer or this arrow is created. Now the second step, what you have to do is you have to modify the second node address such that it points to the new node. So the second node address can be accessed by temp next, and the new node address is 700. I have to assign the temp next to new node address. Therefore, temp next is equal to new node means this 300 will be overwritten with 700. At this point, a new pointer, a new arrow is created like this, and this particular link will be broken. Right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, I have this part. We will continue with the deletion part with the same linked list. Right. Now, as I told that deletion also involves three different steps. One is the deletion at the beginning, and the second one is deletion at the end, and the third one is deletion at the middle, at the required position. Right. So what you have to do for the deletion at the beginning? Deletion at the beginning means what you have to do? You have to make the head pointer to point to the next location. That's it. And then, Amma, how do you identify the first node? The first node is identified by the head node itself. So whenever you point the head pointer to point to the second node of the linked list, then this link is automatically broken, and the second node automatically becomes the first node of the linked list. So how do you, what is the actual value of head right now?
100, sir.
100. I have to move this head such that it points to the second node. What is the address of second node?
200, sir.
200. That means I have to store 200 inside this head. How can I access this 200? 200 అనేది ఎక్కడ ఉందమ్మా మనకి?
Temp next.
ఫస్ట్ నోడ్ యొక్క నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ లో ఉంది అంతేనా?
Yes, sir.
It is present in the first node next part. So how can I access the first node second part next part, which is nothing but head next? Right? Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
So if I write head is equal to head next. So what is head next? Since it is an assignment operator, it is from right to left. Therefore, head next. What is head next here? It is 200.
200.
And I am assigning 200 to head. Therefore, the head becomes 200. Whenever the head becomes 200, there is a pointer that is pointing to this location. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
the link is automatically broken. Actually, the link is not physically broken, Amma. You have to use the free operator, but you are not using it. That's a different case, right? So, but as from the point of view of head, whenever the head is pointing to a particular node, that particular node should be treated as the starting node, right? So you are changing the head value from 100 to 200. Therefore, you are making the head to point to the second node. Then you assume that this link is broken, and this becomes idle. What we have to do is we have to free this node. Otherwise, there exists some problems. Why? Because the dynamically allocated memory should be deleted by the user only, right? It is not the case with the static memory allocation. In static memory allocation, the allocation and deallocation of memory will be automatically taken care by. Who will take care of allocation and deallocation? This we have discussed in the classroom. Who will take care of allocation and deallocation in static memory allocation? Anybody? Do you know or not?
User, sir. User will take care.
No. In static memory allocation, the allocation and deallocation is automatically taken by the compiler. But in dynamic memory allocation, the user has to take the responsibility of allocating the memory by using the memory allocation functions such as malloc, cloc, and realloc. And it is the responsibility of the user to free the memory using free, right? So we have 4 different functions for dynamic memory allocations. One is malloc, second one is cloc, third one is realloc, and fourth one is free function. So these 3 functions are used for allocating the memory dynamically, and this is for deallocating the memory. Is it clear up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you allocate the memory using dynamic memory allocation, MLOC, CLOC, and DLOC, you have to delete and you have to deallocate the memory using free operation. But right now we are not concentrating on it. We assume that whenever you change the pointers, you assume that the memory has been freed. That's it, right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So deletion of a node from the starting position or from the beginning is a very simple step where you have to change the value of head. That's it. Head is equal to head next. This is the only step you can do it for deleting a node at the beginning. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you delete from the end? The last node you have to delete. Listen carefully. This one you have to delete. This one. Right. How do you identify the last node? Anybody? How do you identify the last node in a linked list?
The data
Next
part
part
of
will
the
be
code
Next
null.
value is null, sir.
It's not the
That is
data
what-
part. You cannot identify the
Address
last
part.
node using the data part. The address part or the next
Address
part is
pointer.
null. Right. So you have to move your pointer. Which pointer? Are you free to move the head pointer? Can
No,
you move
sir.
the head pointer? Can you change the value of head value?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So what you have to do? You have to take a temporary variable. You take a temporary variable, assign it to head, such that both of them are pointing to the first one. This is temp, and we assign it to 200. Therefore, both are pointed. Now you have to traverse the linked list from the starting node to the end node. Right? How do you traverse? Traversing ఏం చేయాలమ్మా? How do you traverse? This is the operation, or this is the code for traversing. That means you have to move one node after another node, right? So you have to use a for loop or any looping construct you can use. You can use the while loop or do while loop, whatever it may be. But you can use a for loop for int I is equal to 2, and you change this condition, and if temp next not equal to null, you just change the pointer, right? So let us see. See here. So I have created a temporary variable and I have assigned a value of head while temp next not equal to null. What do you mean by temp next? Here is a new concept here. Temp next not. What do you mean by this? Now, if you go to the programming part, what is the value of temp next?
700.
Anybody?
Sir.
700. What do you mean by temp next? But temp
300.
next is this one, right? Temp
Yes,
next
sir.
is this one. Temp next means this one.
300.
300. Sir.
Right. So temp next not equal to null means if this condition is satisfied, is not equal to null, then you have to change the temporary variable. Let us see. So temp next. Initially, I have the temp value as 200. What is temp next? It is 300. Is it equal to null or not?
Not equal to null, sir.
Not equal to null. Then what you have to do? You have to change the temp to point to the next node. So temp is equal to temp next. Therefore, this is deleted and the temp is pointing here. Is it right or not? So what is the value of temp right now?
300.
Not 300.
700.
Listen carefully.
Sorry, 700.
700. Right. Temp is equal to temp next. That means temp becomes, instead of 200, what is temp next? It is 700.
700.
Now you again check the condition. Temp next is not equal to null. What is temp next? It is 300.
300.
Temp next means it is
400.
400. It is not equal to null. So what happens? You have to change the temp to point to the next node. So it is temp is equal to temp next. So what is the value of temp right now?
300, sir.
Is 300. Super, right? Therefore, temp is pointing to this node. Now again check the while loop. Why? Because the while loop rotates or iterates until the condition becomes false. Is it right? So temp
Yes.
next. What is the value of temp next now? Temp next
500,
is
sir.
400. Temp
400.
next is 500.
500.
Therefore, it is not equal to null. Therefore, the value is changed to
400.
400. Super. Right. Therefore, it is pointing to this node. Now, temp next. What is temp next? It is 600.
600.
600 not equal to null. Therefore, you move the temporary pointer to point to the next node. What is the value of temp next?
500.
It becomes 500. Therefore, the temp is pointing to this location here. Now, temp next. What is temp next? It is 600. Temp next means it is null.
Null value.
The condition becomes true. So the condition is false, right? Temp next not equal to null is false. Therefore, it will come out of the for loop. At such condition, what we have to do? My temporary point ఎక్కడ ఉందమ్మా ఇప్పుడు? Where my temporary point is pointing to?
600.
node?
Sir.
600.
No.
Okay.
500.
Sir, 500, sir.
Temp is pointing to 500.
500.
Right? This is the node it is pointing. Now what you have to do? I have to delete this node. Instead of deleting, what I will do is the temporary node which is pointing to 500 should be made the last node. What is the trick to make it a last node? You have to
The
change the
Next part
address
to null.
part
Next
to the
part
null.
has null.
So what I can do at this point, I will come out of the loop and I will just make temp next is equal to null. Simple. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Sir, at
Yes, sir.
present temp next equal 500 కదా sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ఏదమ్మా చెప్పండి. Where temp is pointing, is it clear? Now temp is pointing to this location. Is it clear up to this point? Temp దీనికి పాయింట్ అవుట్ చేస్తున్నాను ఐడియా వచ్చిందా మీకు? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
At the final position, temp is pointing to 500. Here I have written, right?
Yes, sir.
So temp is pointing to this location, and if you check the condition, temp next, initially it is having 600. Temp next not equal to null. Is it true or false?
False, sir. True,
False.
sir.
Therefore, it will come out of the loop, and where this temp is pointing, it is pointing to the node which is created at 500. So here it is pointing. Now what I have to do is I have to make this node as the last node. I have identified
Yes, sir.
the previous node to the last node. What is the previous node to the last node? It is nothing but node at 500. I have a pointer to this 500. Now I have to make this node which is pointed by temp as the last node. I know the logic to make it as the last node. So I have to make the address part of this node as the null pointer. So what is temp next here? This location. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
Now I make it as null. Temp next is equal to null. After I come out of the for loop, I just make it as temp next is equal to null.
Null. Yes, sir.
Let's see. So this particular link will be broken and this becomes free. So this becomes the last node. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now deletion from the middle. I know how to go from the middle, right? So whenever I want to delete the, for example, third node I want to delete. One minute. Last 2 minutes. Right. So let me remove all these things so that it will be clear. Just give me 2 minutes. Now let us assume that this is my linked list. How many nodes are there? How many nodes are there in my linked list?
స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదు సార్, ఇందాక ఉన్న చోటే ఉండిపోయింది సార్.
ఇప్పుడు
లేదు సార్, పాతదే ఉంది సార్.
అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం చూస్తున్నా, ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇన్ ద మిడిల్ చూస్తున్నారా?
సార్
అందులోనే మాడిఫై చేశాను కదా. హౌ మెనీ నోట్స్ ఆర్ దేర్?
సార్ మోడిఫై చేసింది రావట్లేదు సార్. ఇందాక ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసింది అలానే ఉంది సార్, అది మోడిఫై చేసింది ఏం రాలేదండి.
మాడిఫై చేయటం అంటే జస్ట్ నోట్స్ క్లియర్ చేశాను. సరే,
Yes,
స్క్రీన్
sir,
మీద
no-
ఏం స్క్రీన్ మీద ఏం కనిపిస్తుంది?
క్లియర్ అవుతుంది సార్. క్లియర్ అవుతుంది సార్. ఎంఎల్లకు సిఎల్లకు ఎలో ఇవన్నీ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాయి సార్. ఫ్రీ వెళ్ళిపోయింది సార్. క్లియర్ అయిపోయినాయి సార్. ఆ ఒక్క డయాగ్రామ్స్ పార్ట్ మాత్రం అలా ఉండిపోయింది.
అమ్మా ఉన్నారా?
సార్ వినిపించట్లేదు సార్. హలో,
ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుంది, చెప్పండి.
అదే సార్, ఆ డిఎల్ఆకు సిఎల్ఆకు అవన్నీ రాశారు కదా, అవి క్లియర్ అయ్యాయి సార్.
అవి క్లియర్ అయినాయి కదా. ఇప్పుడు మీకు స్క్రీన్ మీద కనబడుతుంది ఏంటి? 1 2 3 4
ఎంఎల్ఐ
5
పాయింట్ చేసి ఒక బొమ్మ కనిపిస్తుంది సార్, అంతే సార్.
అదే 5 నోట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, కనిపిస్తుందా?
అదే సార్ కనిపిస్తుంది సార్.
వాట్ ఈస్ ద స్టార్టింగ్ నోడ్?
స్టార్టింగ్ నోడ్
200.
200 సార్ అడ్రస్. ఓకే, 200.
సెకండ్ నోడ్ is 700, right? Third node is
700 సార్.
300.
Node at 200.
400.
అదేనమ్మా, ఇంకా ఆ స్క్రీన్ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? Now
Okay, sir.
deleting a node at the middle, that means the user will be giving the position and then you have to delete it, right? So for deletion, what you have to do? You have to move to the previous node. You have to move to the previous node. For example, I want to remove this node. Listen carefully. I want to remove this node. Which node? The node which is located at 300, right? So I want to remove the node which is positioned at 3. Third node should be deleted. So I have to point a pointer such that it is pointing to the previous node of the node which you want to delete. Initially ga నేను 300 దగ్గర ఉన్న node delete చేయాలంటే నేను ఏం చేయాలమ్మా? I have to make a
Previous
pointer, temporary pointer to point to the previous node of node which is located at 300. And then I have to modify this 300 next part, or temp next part, to point to the next node of 300. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
I know how to move the pointers. I know how to move the temporary pointers. So I have taken a struct node start temp is equal to head. I have assigned it here. This is temp and initially it is 200. Now I know this. Int I is equal to 2, I less than position, I plus plus, temp next not equal to null, temp is equal to temp. Right? See here. This particular logic I know. I know the logic how to move the temporary variable or temporary pointer to point to the previous node of my required position. So I have implemented this. So after exiting from this loop, where this temp is pointing to here, where this temp is pointing after exiting the loop. అర్థమైందమ్మా?
400 సార్.
No, where this temp is pointing. I want to remove this node. Position is equal to 3. Therefore, the third node should be deleted. So I have to make the temp to point to the previous node of 300. What is the previous node of 300? 700, right? So after exiting from the loop, my temp is pointing to this 700th node. Now what I have to do? I have to change the address of this 700 node to the address of this 400. Where I can get this 400? 400 నేను ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందమ్మా? it is located in the next part of 300. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now what I can do, I have to change the temp next. What is temp next? Temp is
300,
700.
sir.
300,
Temp
sir.
next is 300.
300, sir.
Now I have to
300.
change this 300 to 400. Where this 400 is available, it is available in temp next.
Next
Is it
part.
right or not?
Next. Yes, sir.
Temp next means temp next is 300, that next is 400. So
400.
can I write like this? Temp next is equal to temp next.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
temp next is equal to this area. Temp next means it is 400. Therefore, I am assigning the value of 400 to temp next.
Temp
So what
next
happens
part.
here? The link will be broken and a link is created like. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you delete the element from the middle or the required position of the given linked list. Right. Now, for example, if you are asked to count the number of nodes in the linked list, what you will do? Number of nodes count చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలమ్మా? Same logic. You create a temporary variable. That means you have to traverse the entire list. You create a temporary variable. You use the for loop and you use one counter variable. Assume that there exists a count. Int count is equal to 1. So at each and every step when you traverse, when you move the temporary pointer to the next one, you just make it as count plus plus. And when you exit from the loop, you just print this count value. Then it gives the number of nodes in the linked list. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See here.
Yes, sir.
Temp next is equal to temp next. This is how you delete the node from the middle. Right? So at this point, we have completed the entire syllabus of the data structures. If there are any topics that are left over here, you please give me those topics so that I can discuss it in the next class.
Sir, నిన్నటిది 18